I'm on fire right now.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy AmirViews here, back with another video, man. Back with another banger. Back to open the mind. You already know what time it is, man. Before we get to this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, man. Like, to be honest, like, what are y'all doing if you're not subscribing, not turning the post notifications on, man? I'm dropping bangers every Mondays and Fridays, man. So turn on the hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, comment down below what type of videos you guys want me to do in the future. And let's get right into the banger, man. I'm not gonna hold you guys too long, right? So today's topic, today what we're gonna be talking about is something that you're neglecting. A lot of people are neglecting, and the real reason is, I'm gonna tell you. So you're on your self-improvement journey, right? You're doing that. You know, you hitting the gym, you eating better. You're getting your mindset right, you know, you're changing your mindset, or not even changing your mindset, you're getting, your mental health is getting better, you know, you're not so, one day I'm sad, one day I'm happy, one day I'm sad, one day I'm happy, 2 days I'm sad, you know what I'm saying? Your mental state is nice and stable, it's nice and steady, right? Your physical is good, all that stuff is good, right? You know, you're gaining more confidence, it's easier for you to talk to girls, everything is going good, right? Everything is going good, you probably got that job you wanted, you probably made the basketball or football team, or whatever it is, man. Whatever goals you set for yourself, you're doing it. You're on your self-improvement journey. You're doing good. You probably on NoFap or something like that. You're doing good, right? But then you hit this period around like 2 months, 3 months. You just hit this wall, right? You hit this wall, and you don't know what it is, right? You don't know what it is. You start to revert back to your old ways. You start to revert back to simping over girls. You start to revert back to, oh, I'll work out tomorrow, or I worked out for like the past 2 months, so a couple days won't hurt, right? Oh, I've been eating right for the past 2 months, 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, so this donut won't hurt. I can have an extra donut, this won't really hurt, right? Oh, I'm gonna have some ice cream too, that won't be so big of a deal, right? You start to revert back to your old ways, you start going back on the hub again, right? Oh, this one video, it won't hurt, it's just one video. I've got control over my lust. It's just one video. I'm straight, right? Oh man, you start to overreact to things. You start to overreact to things that people are saying to you. Man, woman, it don't matter. You start to overreact. You start to let your emotions control you again, right? And you're like, oh, what is going on? Amir, bro, you told me self-improvement. I've been on self-improvement, and I'm starting to revert back to my old ways, right? Girls aren't looking at me no more. You know, I'm starting to go back to this, that, and the third, my old habits. The real reason why that is happening in your life is because, yeah, you got your mentals right, you got your physical right, but you're forgetting arguably the most important part. There's 3 parts to that: mental, physical, and spiritual, y'all. Y'all are neglecting your spiritual health, your spirituality, your spiritual well-being. And that is, excuse me, that is the reason why after 2-3 months, maybe 6 months, you revert right back to your old ways. One little mess up, it's all gone. All that progress you had in those couple months, those couple weeks, maybe even up to a year, it's all gone because you're neglecting arguably the most important thing in your self-improvement journey. It is your spiritual, y'all. You're not getting closer with God. You're not getting your soul correct, y'all. Because in actuality, right? In reality, in the grand scheme of things, none of this matters, but it matters. Everything we do on this planet doesn't matter, but at the same time it does, right? Because if you don't get your soul correct, when judgment day comes, right? When God is looking down on you, right? You come up to God, he looking at you, and he's like, he judging you and stuff like that. You're gonna be like, dang, I wish I would have did this when I was this age. I wish I would have did this, boom, boom, boom. I wish I didn't do that, this, that, and the third. And now you in eternal hell. Because you didn't get your spiritual right while you was on this physical plane. Because once you pass away, once you long and gone, this body that we're in, this fleshy body, we ain't bringing this with us within the afterlife at all. No. We bringing our soul with us. That sticks with us forever. That's one thing that lasts forever. You hear the saying, nothing lasts forever in this world. But your soul, that lasts forever. Either you got a good soul or a bad soul. It lasts forever, y'all. And because you're neglecting your spiritual health, because you think, oh man, I don't want to do that. It's a lot of work. It is probably the hardest one to get right out of your mental and physical. Physical, yeah, you're gonna feel it, in your arms and your legs. But in actuality, you just hitting the gym, right? You just getting stronger. Your mental, it's gonna be challenging at first, especially if you don't have a really, really strong mental. If you have low self-esteem, this, that, and the third, it will be challenging. Nothing's gonna be a piece of cake. Trust me. But your spiritual is the most difficult, and not even the most difficult. It's just the most challenging one to get right, because it's the most important one to get right. Because if you don't have your soul right, if you don't create good, upstanding morals, if you don't have respect for yourself, respect for others, if you don't demand respect, if you don't stand for something, if you don't stand for anything, you just out and about, just willy-nilly, then you're destined to fail. I'm just being straight up with you. I'm being straight up with you, y'all. And along with the spiritual, it's just getting closer with yourself. Yes, you want to get closer with God. Yes, you want to treat people around you with kindness and respect and all that good stuff. But you are at the top of the food chain, man. You are at the top of your list. You are at the top of your priorities, because it's you. Nobody lives this life but you. Nobody lives your life but you. So why are you neglecting the most important part of you, your soul? I'm telling you, y'all neglecting that because either you probably don't believe in it, you think it's too hard. Listen, life is gonna be hard, y'all. Life is not easy. Trust me, life is not easy, and that's okay. That's okay. Challenging times create strong men, y'all. Challenging times create strong people, create strong humans. We wouldn't be where we are today as a society if our forefathers, right? Our ancestors didn't fight that bear. They didn't fight that wild animal to get that piece of food. So then now their kid can grow up, reproduce, and keep growing the human population, right? None of the stuff in history happened, it was easy. None of it was easy at all. It was very, very challenging. Very, very challenging. But they fought through. And without them, we wouldn't have none of this, y'all. Promise you. So you're neglecting the most important part of your self-improvement. Why? Really ask yourself that. I can't answer that question because I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. I don't know what time it is right now whenever you're watching this video. But I'm talking to somebody, right? I'm talking to somebody, and it's hitting home to somebody. So ask yourself this: why are you neglecting the spiritual side of your self-improvement? Please tell me. Please ask yourself that and answer yourself that. Answer that question, because it is the most important thing. It is your soul. It is getting closer with God. Because like I said earlier, things matter, but in the grand scheme of things, none of this matters. None of this matters. Because this PS5, this TV, this headset I got over here, these hats, this clothes, this chain, these bracelets, this chair, the cars I'm gonna get, the house I'm gonna get, the cars you probably have, the house you're gonna have, the wife you're gonna, none of that you can bring with you in the afterlife. None of that. You can't bring nothing. The only thing you can bring with you is your soul. And if your soul is not correct, then what are you doing, y'all? What are you doing? If you have no morals, what are you doing? If you have no respect for yourself, first and foremost, what are you doing? Because if you don't have respect for yourself, you'll let anybody walk all over you. You'll let anybody say some words to you, get under your skin. Now you angry, now you sad, you're emotional. Oh, she said I look ugly, oh my God. Who cares? It's her loss. if that's her opinion. If she don't find you attractive, who cares? It is 4 or 5 billion girls in this on this world. Who cares if one doesn't like you? Who cares if one dude doesn't want to be your friend? Who cares, y'all? But if you somebody that's been working on your spiritual health, if you're somebody that's been working on your soul, getting closer to God, getting closer with yourself, getting to know yourself, that wouldn't affect you. It would just brush over your shoulder. It's like a little gnat, just, oh, get that out of here. I ain't worried about that. It wouldn't be some huge dog chasing you. It would just be like some little gnat. Oh, whatever. She said that, he said that, whatever, man. So you really gotta address that, man. And I'm sure most of you, the majority of you are not working on your spiritual. Yes, I'm glad you guys are on NoFap. I'm glad you guys are starting to realize female nature, right? I'm glad you guys are starting to respect yourself enough to not be simping over these girls that are clearly not interested in you. I'm glad you hitting the gym, getting good, getting stronger. I'm glad you're starting to eat healthy. I'm glad your mental health is better. But you're forgetting the most important part. You can have all those things, right? But deep down, when it's just you in that room and it's time for you to go to bed, you know your soul's not right. You're not comfortable with being with yourself. I was on the phone with this chick the other night, and she was like, oh, I'm bored. And no, she was like, you look bored. And I was like, nah, I'm never really bored because I'm comfortable with myself. And she was looking at me like, Nah, see, listen, people get bored because they're not comfortable with just being with themselves. And I'm not talking about looks or anything. I'm just talking about being in their own skin, just sitting down in their room, just chilling by themselves. So most people in the world today, they are not comfortable with that because they don't know themselves, right? And they're not getting their soul right. They're not getting closer with God. So I was like, nah, I don't really get bored that often nowadays. Like, if I'm not doing anything, I'm just, talking to myself. I'm reading, just listening to music, doing something, right? And even if I'm not doing nothing, I'm just chilling, just laid back. And she was like, okay, right? She probably never heard a dude say that before, right? And I'm not saying do this to impress girls. I was just giving y'all an example of spiritual is very, very important. People that are bored all the time, they are not comfortable with being with themselves. They need something, someone, or anything outside themselves to make them feel whole, to make them feel happy, to make them feel loved. You gotta love yourself first. You gotta make yourself happy first before anybody else, before any chick, for any dude, for any parent, for any sibling, for any cousin, any dog, anything can do that for you. You gotta be happy and love yourself first. So long story short, y'all, get your spiritual right, man. Get your spiritual, get your soul right. Get closer to God. Get closer with yourself. Start to really learn yourself and know yourself. Right? Stop neglecting it. Please stop neglecting it. Because when your time has come, when Judgment Day comes, God is, you know what I'm saying? He's saying, what did you do in your life? Now you got all these regrets. Now your soul is just some empty thing. And now you really regret it. Like, I wish I would have worked on my spiritual. I wish I would have worked on my soul. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys really hear this message and really get it correct, man, because I want to see all you guys win. I want to see you guys all win. Make sure you guys stay disciplined. Excuse me. Make sure you guys stay disciplined, or you will be disciplined, right? Stay strong. Keep working hard. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Even if tough times hit, never get too down on yourself. Never get too high on yourself, right? You got this, man. I believe in y'all. God bless all you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. AmirViews is out. Peace.